Hello everyone, this morning we're at Edgbaston. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. Earlier I took a look at the conditions, and tactically bowling first seems like the right move. The pitch is really set up for the bowlers and runs will be hard to come by. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Some adjustments to the field.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Can't get that outside the ring field. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Ali comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
A few moves made in the field. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early and it went straight through to the keeper.
Into the first over, the score is now 9-4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, runs possible.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Rizwan shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. That's the end of the over. 1 wicket from it, and very economical as well. Misses everything.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Ulhak takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
That shot sees them get their innings started. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Threw the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Edged. What a ball. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
They'll get at least one. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Azam, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Well placed, should get a single. There's trouble here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Straight to the fielder.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Out, good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nice shot.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Could have gotten back for a couple. Surprising they didn't even take one. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Ralph will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Pads away. Big appeal.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good. Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. India can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Brilliant diving stop.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Nicely played.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Good bit of timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. There'll be one run here for them. Beaten on the drive.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Solid defence. Very compact.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Good catch. Out.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Azam didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right out of the middle.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Nice shot, runs possible. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Misses everything. Gone right through the defences.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Dahani will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
I'm surprised they're turning runs down like that. They should be rotating the strike. Every run counts in the book.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's the way you want to start your innings. Into position quickly and drills it to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
drives and misses everything.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
There'll be runs here. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Perfectly timed.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Huge edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Fantastic catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Gone, brilliant in the field.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Going with spin now. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Patel from the north end.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Super catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
And with that, they're off the mark.
they'll get at least one. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Well placed, should get a single.
Into the 16th over. The batting side are now on 8 for 153.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over. Well, a decent score here, but they need a strong showing with the ball to bring this home. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. India are now underway.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Good pickup. Big chance.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure. And now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
That's the over. India are 1 for 10. Gahani, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Nice shot, runs possible. Gone, it's a good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Timed that brilliantly.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Huge appeal. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
End of the over. A good one in terms of... keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Couldn't get it through the field. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play. Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Caught, did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room, so close to the boundary.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Patel won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Azam did very nicely out there on the boundary.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Ralph, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Big delivery coming up. As a batter, you can't think about what's already happened. You just have to settle. This could be a double hat-trick. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Good return, back from the deep. Patel gets off the mark.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Going with pace now. Middle, what a start.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Out! What a catch!
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Ralph from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Loud appeal. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
A little late on that, no run scored.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. There'll be runs here. Straight to the fielder. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. India are 8 for 78. Ali, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Well placed, should get a single. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Nicely played, perfect timing. Bowler is confident on this one. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Big appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Nicked it.
Patel shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A few moves made in the field.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of the over, 8 off it. India are 8 for 94.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
They'll get at least one. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
There's trouble here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Thick edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That's
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Patel didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Ralph coming back into the attack. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Loud shout. Big shout.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Dahani coming into the attack from the south end. They'd look for a couple here.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Dahani shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying to do a slower delivery. Just got it all wrong.
Good shot, a beauty.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter. Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run. Good work by the keeper. That wasn't the easiest of collects and saved some certain runs.
End of the over. India are 8 for 129. Ali is coming into the attack. We'll see. The left armour from the north end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Quick onto that in the infield.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Nice shot.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 8 for 140. Ralph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Gill, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Edge, what a ball!
Gill shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Thrusts the pad at it. Huge appeal. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ashraf from the north end.
Gill will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Straight to the fielder.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Afridi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them. A real beauty, just times it so well.
And that marks the end of the match. India complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way.
That's an incredible win. It was touch and go. But they got the runs needed with 1 wicket to spare. Complete edge-of-your-seat stuff.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon